Ever notice how some people look rich even if you never see their bank account? Meanwhile, others scream, "I just maxed out my credit card at Zara," from a mile away. So what's their secret? Well, to be honest, it's not just the car they drive or the bag they carry. It's the micro habits they practice every single day. In today's video, I'm revealing 15 micro habits that will instantly make people perceive you as upper class, even if your wallet is crying on the inside. Because honestly, we live in a world where perception is reality. You could be richer than Jeff Bezos, but if you walk around in pajama pants and flip-flops, no one's buying it. Meanwhile, someone else might have a $12 bank balance and still get treated like royalty at the restaurant. That's the power of micro habits, aka tiny daily moves that scream, "I'm sophisticated," without screaming at all. Take notes, because after this, even your dog will think you're upper class. Let's break it down. Habit 1. Perfect posture. First of all, nothing whispers "I'm upper class" like standing tall. Slouching tells the world you've been crushed by life, or too many TikTok scrolling marathons. Stand up straight, shoulders back, chin slightly up. I promise you'll look instantly more confident and refined. Not to mention, good posture doesn't just make you look better. It also improves your breathing and energy levels, making you appear more alert and in control. Imagine walking into a room and people automatically making way for you because you carry yourself like royalty. That's the power of posture. But posture alone won't save you if your handshake feels like a dead fish. Let's fix that next. Habit 2. The power handshake. Now this one goes out especially to the men out there. A weak handshake is like the social equivalent of a soggy paper straw. Nobody wants it. The upper class knows that a firm, confident handshake sets the tone. Not bone-crushing, not limp. Just enough pressure to say, "I know what I'm doing and I've probably got a yacht somewhere." A powerful handshake communicates self-assurance, decisiveness, and respect all in a single movement. It's your silent introduction before you even open your mouth. Imagine closing a deal or greeting someone important. That first moment of contact sets the entire tone. Mastering this subtle art means practicing. Make eye contact, smile warmly, and hold the shake for about 2 seconds. Too short feels dismissive, too long feels awkward. Remember, your handshake is your business card in physical form. Once your hands are sorted, let's move to something even more personal. Your voice. Habit 3. Speak slowly and clearly. When you rush your words, you sound nervous, unsure, and, sorry to say this, but cheap. The wealthy speak with intention, clarity, and a measured pace. They don't shout or babble, they command attention calmly. Think more James Bond, less hyper-caffeinated YouTuber. Speaking slowly signals that you're in control, that your time is valuable, and that you don't need to fight for attention, because you already own the room. It also gives your words more weight. When you pause strategically, people lean in, hanging on to what you'll say next. Practice by recording yourself and playing it back. If you sound like you're auctioning off your dignity, slow down. Use pauses like punctuation. They make you sound thoughtful and confident, not rushed and desperate. Combine this habit with a warm tone and good eye contact, and suddenly you're the most magnetic person at any gathering. Now look, if you're someone still working on your journey to financial freedom, or maybe you're curious about the stealth wealth lifestyle, we've created an entire playlist to help you go from broke and middle class to financially untouchable. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and join our members list to stay updated. Alright, now speaking is one thing, but what you listen to reveals even more. Let me explain. Habit 4. Curate your listening. What you listen to shapes who you become. If you're constantly blasting breakup anthems or mindless party tracks, your mindset and energy will reflect that chaos. The upper class treats their ears like prime real estate. They don't let just anyone or anything take up space. Wealthy, sophisticated individuals often consume content that enriches them. Audiobooks on investing, podcasts on global trends, or classical music that calms and sharpens the mind. By curating what you listen to, you train your brain to think more critically and act more intentionally. Imagine sipping espresso at a quiet cafe while absorbing a podcast on stealth wealth strategies. You instantly radiate a sense of refinement and focus. Even during workouts, swapping shallow hype music for an inspiring finance or entrepreneurship talk can subtly shift your entire mindset. Over time, these choices compound, and you begin to exude quiet confidence and depth. And that's why one of the first things I tell you in our Financial Freedom playlist is people will notice you carry an energy that feels rare and magnetic, all because you decided to treat your listening habits as seriously as your wardrobe. Now let's talk about what you carry, because your daily baggage says a lot. Habit 5. Carry a quality bag. Your bag is more than a place to stash gum wrappers and tangled earphones. It's a traveling billboard for your personal brand. A cheap, worn-out backpack screams, "college freshman who lives off instant noodles," while a sleek, well-crafted bag signals sophistication and attention to detail. You don't have to drop a small fortune on a designer logo. In fact, the truly upper class often choose bags without giant logos plastered everywhere. Instead, they go for timeless shapes, quality materials, and subtle, elegant design. A structured leather tote or a minimalist briefcase shows you mean business, and look good doing it. A great bag also helps you stay organized, which makes you look even more composed when you pull out that neat notebook or tidy wallet, instead of a chaotic avalanche of receipts and gum packs. Picture yourself walking into a meeting or a dinner. Your bag alone can introduce you before you even say a word. Invest wisely here. It's a daily companion that elevates your image every single time you step out. And while we're on accessories, let's zoom in on your wrist. Habit 6, the watch game. Nothing says I have my life together quite like a well-chosen watch. It's not just a tool for telling time. It's a silent statement of taste, discipline, and quiet power. The upper class favor watches that are understated and classic rather than flashy and diamond-encrusted. Think timeless design, clean dials, and quality craftsmanship over blinding bling. A classic watch can instantly pull your entire outfit together and give you an air of quiet confidence. Even if it's not a Rolex or Patek Philippe, a thoughtfully chosen minimalist watch can signal that you pay attention to detail and value tradition and refinement. Imagine checking the time during a meeting or a dinner. Instead of awkwardly pulling out your phone, which screams distraction, you simply glance at your wrist with an elegant flick. This tiny habit tells people you're present, prepared, and sophisticated. Plus, wearing a watch signals you value your time, and nothing is more upper class than that. But accessories aren't just about what's visible. Let's talk scent. Habit 7, signature scent. Wearing a signature scent is like leaving an invisible business card wherever you go. The upper class understand that fragrance is a subtle but powerful layer of personal branding. Instead of drowning themselves in body spray from the local drugstore, they choose refined, carefully crafted perfumes or colognes that evoke sophistication and character. Your scent should feel like an extension of your personality, elegant, memorable, and never overwhelming. Think of it as a silent conversation starter. People might not remember your outfit in detail, but they'll remember how you made them feel. Choosing one signature scent and sticking with it creates a sense of consistency and mystery, making you instantly more intriguing. When someone catches a whiff of that scent later on, they'll immediately think of you. That's the power of olfactory association. Mastering this habit means investing time to explore different fragrance profiles and understanding what complements your natural chemistry. Once you find it, you'll leave every room with an air of subtle luxury that speaks louder than any designer label. Now let's bring our focus to something even simpler. Your nails. Habit 8. Clean, well-groomed nails. All right, now I know this one might have caught you off guard, but just hear me out for a sec. Your hands are like a sneak peek into your personal hygiene and attention to detail. Neglected nails instantly broadcast carelessness, while clean, well-maintained nails quietly shout sophistication. The upper class know that every small detail matters, and nails are no exception. Even if you're dressed head to toe in designer clothes, chipped or dirty nails can ruin the entire impression. Regular manicures aren't just for women. Modern, polished men also understand that neat nails convey self-respect and discipline. Clean nails also suggest that you're meticulous and take pride in yourself, traits often associated with high-status individuals. Imagine reaching out for a handshake or handing over a business card. Your nails are on full display. The difference between ragged edges and smooth, healthy nails can make or break that moment. Investing a few minutes each week to trim, buff, and moisturize your nails can elevate your presence from casual to quietly luxurious. Speaking of details, let's check out what's on your feet. Habit 9. Polished shoes. Scuffed shoes are like ketchup stains on a white shirt. impossible to unsee. Your shoes are like the period at the end of a sentence. They complete your story. You could be wearing a tailored suit or a perfectly curated, casual outfit. But if your shoes look like they've survived a zombie apocalypse, your entire image crumbles. The upper class treat their shoes with almost ceremonial respect. Polished, well-kept shoes communicate discipline, attention to detail, and a deep sense of pride. It doesn't matter if they're luxury designer loafers or a classic pair of simple leather sneakers. If they're clean and well-maintained, they project refinement. Scuffed shoes, on the other hand, silently scream neglect and lower your perceived status faster than you can say, "clearance rack." Next time you're heading out, take a moment to inspect your footwear. A quick polish or wipe down can transform your look instantly, making you appear more put together and confident. Remember, people often judge you from the ground up, so let your shoes set the tone for your entire presence. But true upper-class presence isn't just about clothes or accessories, it's also about how you treat others. Habit 10. Polite manners everywhere. Please, thank you, excuse me. You'd be surprised how these basic courtesies instantly elevate your perceived class. Politeness isn't just a quaint relic from finishing school, it's a power move in the social hierarchy. The upper class understand that true elegance is reflected in how you treat everyone, from the CEO to the waiter refilling your water. Saying words, please, thank you, and excuse me might seem basic, but these words are golden keys that unlock respect and admiration. Good manners indicate that you are secure enough not to assert dominance through arrogance. They show emotional intelligence and social awareness, qualities deeply admired in sophisticated circles. Imagine dining at an upscale restaurant. The person who thanks the staff sincerely, holds doors open, and listens attentively instantly stands out as cultured and refined. Practicing kindness and courtesy costs nothing but pays massive dividends in how others perceive and respond to you. So the next time you're tempted to rush past someone or snap at slow service, remember, grace under pressure is the real luxury flex. Let's move from words to body language. Your gestures might be saying more than you think. Habit 11, controlled gestures. Let me explain this to you clearly. Your body language speaks volumes before you ever open your mouth. The upper class understand that every flick of the wrist or wave of the hand can either reinforce their image or undermine it completely. Controlled gestures suggest composure, confidence, and poise. Instead of flailing your arms like you're conducting an invisible orchestra, keep your movements purposeful and smooth. Watch any seasoned speaker or high-level executive. Their gestures are minimal yet powerful, guiding attention without distraction. Practicing controlled gestures also makes you appear more trustworthy and calm under pressure, two traits deeply associated with high social standing. Imagine sitting across from someone who fidgets constantly versus someone who moves gracefully and deliberately. You automatically feel more secure and attentive with the latter. Start small. Be aware of unnecessary movements, avoid tapping or twitching, and use open hand gestures to emphasize your points. Over time, this habit will become second nature and transform your presence into one of quiet authority and effortless class. Next, let's talk about your social habits, especially what you do when the bill arrives. Habit 12, discreetly handling the bill. Now here's where it gets really smooth. Nothing screams rookie like loudly calculating your share of a bill at the table. If you want to appear upper class, handle payments discreetly. The moment the bill hits the table, social dynamics light up like a Christmas tree. The upper class know that how you handle this moment can reveal more about you than your entire outfit. Loudly calculating every penny or arguing over who ordered the extra appetizer instantly cheapens the vibe. Instead, sophisticated individuals handle the bill quietly and gracefully. They might offer to cover it without a scene, or they settle their share in a calm, seamless way afterward. Discretion here shows not only wealth, but also confidence and class. It signals that generosity is a quiet strength, not a performance. Think of it as a secret handshake among the elegant, smooth, quick, and drama-free. This habit also prevents uncomfortable tension and leaves a lasting impression of maturity and composure. Next time you're out, practice sliding your card smoothly or discreetly suggesting, "I'll take care of this." You'll be remembered not just as someone who paid, but as someone who elevated the entire experience. Beyond the dinner table, let's look at your digital table. your phone habits. Habit 13. Mindful phone etiquette. Constantly checking your phone in social settings signals disinterest and anxiety. Keep it tucked away and give people your full attention. Upper-class individuals often treat in-person moments as sacred, and it shows. While we're on social presence, let's not forget what comes out of your mouth in group settings. Habit 14. Speak less, listen more. Ironically, the loudest person in the room is usually the least powerful. The upper class know that silence can be far more commanding than noise. Speaking less and listening more demonstrates quiet confidence and emotional intelligence, traits deeply admired by high-status circles. When you choose your words carefully, people start to hang on every syllable, waiting to hear your perspective. It shows that you're not desperate for attention or approval. Instead, you're comfortable in your own skin and value quality over quantity. Listening actively also helps you read the room, understand people's motivations, and connect more deeply, all while maintaining an air of mystery. Imagine sitting at a dinner party. The person telling endless loud stories might get laughs, but the one listening intently, offering occasional insightful comments, quietly becomes the most respected presence at the table. This micro-habit transforms you from background noise into a trusted, sought-after voice. Mastering this habit gives you the power to influence without forcing it, the ultimate sign of sophistication. We've almost reached the finale, and this last micro-habit ties everything together beautifully. Habit 15, be calm under pressure. The ultimate flex? Staying cool when everyone else is losing it. The upper class are masters at maintaining composure no matter what chaos surrounds them. Whether it's a flight delay, a last-minute work crisis, or a spilled glass of red wine on a white suit, they handle it with grace and a steady demeanor. Remaining calm signals inner strength, self-control, and unshakable confidence, qualities that set you apart instantly. Instead of panicking or overreacting, they pause, assess, and respond thoughtfully. Practicing this micro-habit shows you're above petty drama and can navigate life's storms without losing your poise. It's the habit that ties all others together and leaves a lasting impression of quiet power and true sophistication. Remember, it's not about faking wealth or living beyond your means. It's about embodying grace, intention, and quiet confidence that makes people stop and think, wow, there's something different about them. These habits won't just change how others see you, they'll change how you see yourself. And that's the most powerful transformation of all. If you're ready to level up your entire vibe and build wealth silently like the 1%, comment the words, I am upper class. We're going deep on stealth wealth. In fact, there are probably 10 reasons why you are not wealthy yet. We break it down step by step in this next video on the screen now. We'll see you over there.